Before meeting the new bobber at the press dispatch and later test riding it, I knew little of the term bobber. Be that as it may, now I can state, because of my Triumph Bonneville bobber ride involvement, I am a devotee of the one-of-a-kind and specific styled cruiser. With Triumph's know-how and mastery, the new bobber enthralls the 1930s weave work conventions as well as stunningly joins the present current Triumph bike execution and quality. What's a bobber? These came to fruition in the 1930s as a style of custom cruiser where stripping surplus bodywork from the bicycle to decrease the bicycle's weight and make it quicker. Riders evacuated the front bumper, abbreviated the back bumper, swaying it as in bounce tail, which was most normally called a weave work. These manufactures happened directly through to the 1990s. Sway employments mirrored the visual tastes of their proprietors, and were home manufactured. Along these lines, Triumph took their Bonneville T120 and stripped it back to give every one of the qualities of a genuine bobber. With a low position, straightforward lines, and insignificant bodywork, wide level handlebars, edged tank, single seat, wire spoked wheels, and the all-imperative sway tail backside. Triumph Bonneville bobber, thrilling ride, amazing sound. Amid the uncovering of the Triumph Bonneville bobber, I really had the opportunity to see its completions and feel its frame and weight sitting on it. With that, I was recently educated of the bobber history and notoriety. I wasn't sold on its appeal. In any case, amid my street test in Daytona, Florida, once I set the Bonneville bobber start on and quickened along the street, the bobber stole my heart. The tone of the vertical twin, and its taking care of, caught all what a bike's most fundamental and basic sensations ought to be: unadulterated riding. Triumph offers customization choices in choices called motivation units, expected to influence the bobber to feel more retro or even set it up like an old-school drag bicycle. I had the opportunity to appreciate two of Triumph's motivation bundles. Rivalry Green Bobber Cafe Racer Style, High Handlebar Jet Black Bobber Exemplary, Retro Minimalism. With the current pattern in bistro racer, scrambler, and retro-styled bikes by any semblance of the millennial or fashionable person swarms, the 2017 Bonneville bobber shows up in a way that appears it's been made by a custom biker developer. The bobber truly isn't care for some other Triumph show in the organization's lineup. With an almost level handlebar, tire-embracing back bumper and solo seat, take it appropriate back to prior time styling, which is undoubtedly extremely popular. The bobber holds its line. The bobber quickens hard in a straight line, and effectively achieves triple-digit speeds in the blink of an eye. While the bobber has no issues cruising at higher paces, the rider may have some, particularly with the primate holder higher handlebar. The bobber has no breeze screen. This is close to home, as with myself, I generally appreciate the sentiment being out there. Taking a gander at the cruiser styling of the bobber, you'd accept it to not have much cornering capacity, but rather it took care of the corners effortlessly with its low focus of gravity. Its drive, emphasized with the bass notes of the slice-cut pea shooter silencers, made them say to myself, I need one. Proprietor customization in mind. A key part of cruiser-styled bikes is their customization capacities. Triumph has guaranteed this remains constant with the Bonneville bobber, with more than 150 parts to choose, running from new seats to approved fumes frameworks.